Hi everybody, I'm Callie. Welcome into the channel. For those of you coming back from Mass Effect 1 and 2, welcome back in. Today we're going to be playing for the first time Mass Effect 3. For those of you that have watched my journey so far, you all know how excited I am to hop into Mass Effect 3 today. I have been itching to get back into the game since I finished Mass Effect 2 last week. I am very ready to go see our Shepard again and see where this crazy galaxy takes us this time. So in the last Mass Effect 2 video, I promised you guys one more video, and it was gonna be the DLC, The Arrival, and kind of going around talking to everybody on the Normandy one last time. Unfortunately, my recording of that video somehow got corrupted, and when I went to put it into my editing software, it just wasn't having it. But I was not about to refilm 2 hours of something and not have it be completely blind. So I'm just gonna share my thoughts about it with you guys here and give you my sincerest apologies that I don't know what happened, and I'm sorry that I didn't come out with the video. I'm really sad about it because it was really cool and I have a lot to say about it. My thoughts on the Arrival DLC might be a little bit of a hot take. I enjoyed the Arrival DLC a lot. I thought it was amazing. My only gripe is that everyone told me to wait until the very end to play the Arrival DLC, and I don't necessarily think that it was necessary. So looking back at Mass Effect 1, the first time that we ever touched a Prothean beacon, we were given that vision of a warning from the Protheans, a warning of the future, flashes of the Citadel once Liara finally tuned the vision for us. We saw the mass destruction of the Citadel, a bunch of just red, dark mayhem, and we knew that bad things were coming. In the very end of Mass Effect 1, that beacon vision came to life, and we actually saw firsthand the destruction, the Citadel, what the Citadel was, and how everything kind of connected to that one vision. Well, in the Arrival DLC, we get another vision. It is from a Reaper artifact. The vision is very much like the end of Mass Effect 2. It's actually pretty much just like the end of Mass Effect 2, where we're staring at a bunch of Reaper ships in a army type formation, and they're looking down at the galaxy. And I think that for me personally, I would have loved to play the Arrival DLC when Hackett calls us for the very first time. It seems also a little bit silly getting this phone call from Hackett saying, hey, there's something going on with the Batarians. We need to go figure this out now, and then leaving it until endgame. On top of that, I think if we would have done the Arrival DLC when he called, it would have been so cool to see once again in Mass Effect 2 our vision come to life. I think that the end scene would have been so much more crazy and awesome if I had had that vision from the Reaper artifact in the Arrival DLC prior to seeing it in Endgame. I just think that it would be really cool to do it that way. It seemed a little bit strange doing it in the very end, especially after the end credits roll out with that awesome scene of the Reapers forming and looking at the galaxy, and you just know that they're coming. But I can see people's standpoint on wanting to wait until the end for the Arrival DLC. I just don't think that it was necessary. So now that I've kind of cleared the air on my hot take about the Arrival DLC, I honestly cannot wait to get into Mass Effect 3 to see how much more the game has grown, how much more volume they're gonna give characters. I think that we are ready to hop in. I don't know what to expect. That's the beauty of it being a very blind playthrough. I just can't wait to see what Ira Shepard has been up to since our last time on the Normandy with Joker, flying away, seeing the blueprints for the Reaper, and seeing that army just staring back at the galaxy. I just want to quickly give a huge shout out to everyone that has watched my Mass Effect journey so far. I am so glad that you're enjoying it as much as I am. And for anyone that is just coming into the channel now, welcome in to Mass Effect 3. It is gonna be a crazy wild ride. Please, please, please remember that this is a completely blind playthrough. I know that we all love the lore in this game very much, and we're very excited to share some of our tips and tricks and maybe some things that I will miss because I'm human and I'm gonna miss things in my first playthrough, just like you guys probably missed things in your very first playthrough as well. That is the beauty of having a blind playthrough. It's messy, it's crazy, it's all over the place. Sometimes it might make you pull your hair out, but we are still in it together and enjoying this wild ride. And I just want you guys to remember that keeping spoilers at none is super important for the integrity of my playthrough. I do have mods that sit through my comments. I won't be reading through my comments right away, so it might take me a day or two to get back to you guys. Just know that I see your comments out there. I love interacting with my community here, and I will get to you eventually unless you have a spoiler comment, in which case I will not get to you. But just a friendly reminder that this is my first time playing this game. I will miss things. It's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be our story. And remember to keep the spoilers tucked away. I think we are finally ready to step foot into Mass Effect 3. So without further ado, let's go. Here we are. Oh, I'm feeling a little sad now. When I started my Mass Effect journey, I honestly did not think that I would get this attached to this game. I did not really understand what I was getting myself into. When I opened up Mass Effect 1 and I got the very first prompt to talk to somebody and I realized that this was a decision-based game, I was immediately sucked into this world. And it's kind of sad now that I'm finishing up the final game in this trilogy until whenever the heck the next one comes out. And I was told to stay away from Andromeda. I don't know if that's true, or how you guys feel about it. If you want to tell me in the comments how you guys feel about Andromeda and why I got a bad rap, I would love to hear everyone's opinion about it, because honestly, the Mass Effect world is one of my favorites to immerse myself in these days, and I plan on reading the books. I plan on getting some lore items, and I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic now going into 3 because I feel like I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready for this wild ride to be over. I think that's part of what I love about blind playthroughs, is just seeing something for the first time that you actually really, really enjoy, that you're super excited to hop into every day and read the lore behind. And I'm just feeling a little nostalgic, I think. Our cursor looks different in here. It also looks like some sort of like, I don't know what this is, maybe like a planet of some sort. Looks very like barren and desolate. I mean, look at it compared to the other ones, 2 and 1. 1 was very like hopeful and good, and 2 was a little bit more fiery, and now we're in 3. All right, new game. Okay, we're gonna import our ME2 character. So created on September 16th. Is that when I actually started this playthrough? Gosh, I feel like I whipped through these so quickly. So we are a spacer, we're a war hero, and of course, infiltrator. But this is our character, Shepard. We saved the Rachni Queen. That was back in ME1. We rescued Ashley on Vermeer. We chose to sacrifice the council. Had I have known there was so many people on board, I would not have sacrificed the council. I thought it was just the council. Not like that makes it any better, but I didn't realize there were so many civilians aboard. It's something that everyone has gotten on me for a while. All of these other things are things that people have gotten on me for as well, like destroying Malin's data. We did keep Rex alive on Vermeer. We chose to rewrite the Geth heretics. We did destroy the collector base, and we survived the suicide mission with 12 squad mates. We didn't lose anybody, which I was very surprised. Reading through the comments on my very last ME2 video, I don't know if this statistic is correct, but someone was putting around that like only 25% of people actually walk away with everybody in their squad. And I feel like that's a very low number, unless people are just kind of like in it to do Paragon, in it to do Renegade. They're just kind of playing to, I guess, min-max or whatever and not really get to know their crew. Maybe I could see that going differently. For me, it was really easy to keep everyone alive. At least it seemed like it was really easy. I don't know how close I was to possibly killing anybody off, but the decisions for like who was gonna go through the ducts, obviously Kasumi. Who was gonna be on the front line? Both times we put Garrus because he's a great leader. He's led his own squad before. So I feel like knowing everyone's background and actually getting to know our characters is the reason why we did so well in the suicide mission. I didn't feel like I was really, I mean, I was nervous about it, but I feel like it wasn't that difficult to keep everybody alive. But like I said, I don't know how close I was to choosing the wrong people. So we romanced Liara in ME2, and we did not romance anyone in ME2. We had a fling with Kelly, but that's not really considered a romance. I tried with Samara and we got turned down. We were given the option to be with Thane or Garrus, both of which I was not feeling because of how it was presented. Thane was talking about how he had just lost his wife and he was very sad about it. And the only reason why he stopped murdering people was because of his beautiful wife. And then it was like Shepard's dialogue was like, I want you or something. And it was not the time or the place to start a romance. And unfortunately, it locked me out of the romance with Thane because I did not feel like that was the time in the moment for us with him. As far as Garrus, he's my bro. You guys know how I feel about Garrus. I love him, but I see him as more of a bro than as a romantic interest for Shepard. So maybe we'll get back together with Liara. Maybe we will see how she reacts in ME3, but we did not, unfortunately, feel the love with anybody in ME2. And I'm hoping that it's different in Mass Effect 3. I'm guessing that it maybe will be. But I will say for female Shepard, we don't really have a lot of options. Obviously, I did not get along with Jacob very well. Who else could we have possibly romanced? I feel like that's kind of it for us. I mean, there's Thane, Garrus, Kelly, Liara. Samara, we could like hit on her, but she didn't want anything to do with it. And I'm pretty sure that's kind of it. I just felt like there really wasn't many options. I think that if we could be with Miranda or if we could be with Jack, I would have definitely went with those two, either one of them. But yeah, we didn't really have that many options, and the love with Liara in Mass Effect 2 felt a little bit strange to me. Just the way that it was written maybe was a little bit strange, but hopefully it goes different in Mass Effect 3. I'm excited to hop in and see where the love goes this time. But yep, let's go ahead and import. So can I change your eyebrows?
2 hours later.
Okay, let's just hope that the eyelashes don't stay that way. Oh god, all right. You cannot make changes to your character after this point, okay. Here we go. I am so excited. Gosh, I can't wait to see Mass Effect 3 and get back into this story.
How bad is it?
Bad.
Anderson?
We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Thought I heard his voice.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
Yeah, that sounded like Anderson and Hackett.
God help us all.
The fleet's immobilized. One soldier has seen the legend come to life, and now the fate of the galaxy depends on her. Goosebumps. What kind of ship is that? Why is it moving like that? Oh. I was like, why is the ship moving like this? Where are we? Whoa.
Commander.
You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Chunky, chunky.
Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The Defense Committee wants to see you.
Sounds important.
James. James is built.
What's going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Wow, look at the graphics. It looks so good. It's Anderson.
Anderson?
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How are you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
Relieved
We'll
from
get it
duty.
sorted.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
The Reapers already? Also, how did we lose our title yet again? James, I think was his name, the big hunky chunky dude. He was like, I'm not allowed to salute you anymore or call you commander. We should have prepared more. I mean, yeah, if it's the Reapers, we definitely are not anywhere near close being prepared.
You know we're not ready if it is them, not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That way they grounded me, took away my ship.
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word.
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
So who are we going to talk to?
Anderson.
Is that Ashley?
Shepard.
Is that?
Ashley?
Lieutenant Commander?
She looks
How's it
so
going?
different.
I can never tell with them. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Holy.
Lieutenant Commander.
You hadn't heard.
No. I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
Lieutenant Commander. Yes, you did mean to keep me out of the loop. Compared to everything that you've done to me in Mass Effect 2, you left me high and dry. Don't call me ma'am, Ashley. When did she get hot? What is going on? Don't worry about it. I wonder if she's still like pissed off at us about everything that happened with Cerberus.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, I guess I did. Still, good to see you. Admiral.
She's beautiful.
Come on.
Holy crap, it doesn't even look like her.
You know the commander?
I used to.
Interesting.
Admiral Anderson. Shepard.
What's the situation?
We were hoping you would tell us.
The reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whoa.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Then, how do we stop them?
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are, more powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
We stand together, survival at any cost. I mean, we've tried to stand together and they have not listened to us any step of the way. It's always been kickback after kickback. I feel like saying we stand together right now is just silly because they obviously don't believe that at all. Survival at any cost. I mean, look at the times that the Alliance has reprimanded us and said, no, bad Shepard, because we've done something. And sure, lines might have been crossed. Areas of gray exist, especially when you're doing things that Commander Shepard is doing. And there might have been some bad repercussions of some of the decisions that we've made, but it's to keep everyone else around us that is important alive. And yeah, I mean, survival at any cost, 100%.
Each of us has to be willing to die to save humanity.
Yeah.
Anything less, and they've already won.
That's it? That's our plan?
Yes.
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon? They couldn't be that close already.
How they get past our defenses?
How are they everywhere?
Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
This is happening way too fast. God. There's so many of them. Look at them all coming down from the sky.
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
Could be a bad sign.
What do we do?
This is crazy. This happened way too fast.
The only thing we can. We fight or we die.
Yeah.
We should get to the Normandy.
What's that? Stop. They're not here already. I don't even know where we are right now.
Oh my god.
No. Oh my god. Oh my god. How are they already everywhere? How are we gonna fight them? How are we gonna stop them?
Shepard! Shepard! Come on, get up.
Oh my god.
Here, take this. We've got to get moving. Admiral Anderson, report in anyone. Lieutenant Commander Williams, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact me. We'll meet you at the landing
My
zone.
God.
Anderson up.
This is crazy. I thought that stopping the Wasn't the whole point of the arrival to break the
Come on.
mass relay so that this wouldn't happen this fast? How is it happening already? This is crazy. Oh my god. All right, mission computer. So I guess I should take a look at this real quick since I'm already here because I need a second to process what's going on. Wow, this looks wildly different. So here's our reputation meter on the left. Got a little bit of Renegade and a little bit of Paragon too. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening right now. It looks like we have 16 points to put into something. Okay, so here's our journal, mission summary. Oh, our codex is in here. Interesting. Then we have like a secondary codex. I'm gonna go over this stuff after we get a breather. I feel like it's kind of strange to read through the codex now, but I'm definitely gonna touch on it after we figure out what the heck is going on here.
Ashley's headed to the Normandy.
Okay.
They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport. Let's move.
Okay, spacebar to run. Cool, so we have...
Look out!
Damn!
How do you stop something so powerful?
All right, so we have running now. It's interesting. It doesn't
Take a
affect our
running jump.
stamina.
It's farther than it looks.
Okay, hold and press spacebar to leap. Oh, we can roll. Wow.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, keep moving forward to drop down. This is actually crazy. Oh my god. If this is happening everywhere, we don't... How are we gonna stop them?
Come on. We'll have to go this way.
The council said everywhere outside of the Sol system
Looks clear. Let's go.
is lost
Lieutenant
contact.
Commander, you read me? I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the Normandy. I've got Lieutenant Vega with me, but we're taking heavy fire.
God.
We're about 5 minutes out. Husks! Take them out!
Husks. Oh, whoa.
Shoot them!
Oop, hang on. I'm gonna change this bar real quick. I usually like to have squad down there. Invisible. We'll turn those on. Let's go ahead and use destructor ammo for now.
I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move.
Jeez. This is crazy. I love the movement so far. There's more.
Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned way. Melee. They didn't drop any ammo? I don't want to melee these guys. Oh.
Don't
okay.
let them grab you.
It's very easy, actually. Oh, don't run at me. Jeez. Okay.
Gotta find a way out of here.
Oh, this is crazy. I can't believe this is happening right now. Where's our crew? Where is everybody? Why have we only seen Ashley so far? This is so strange. There's some kind of like vent. I don't think we can get in there.
Watch it!
Hold F2 heavy melee. Okay. Jeez.
Through this way.
What was that? Oh,
Hey.
it's the little kid that was playing with the plane.
It's okay.
Oh, the music.
Everyone's dying.
Let me help you.
Come here. I need to get you
He's probably
someplace
so
safe.
scared.
Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard!
Oh, God.
In here.
What the hell, Anderson? What the hell? Oh, he scared the crap out of me. Why did he run? He's just gonna die.
This is a goddamn mess.
It's a bunch of zombies running around.
Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
It's war, people die. I understand how you feel.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Exactly.
God.
It's so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses. We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel? The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The Council has to help us.
Yeah, I'm sure that they'll hop right on that.
You sure about that?
No, but you were a Council Spectre. That has to count for something.
Doesn't seem like it.
Gotcha!
Whoa.
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo.
That's very true. All right.
Reload. Let's keep moving.
Ammo. Nice. This is wild.
We're in sight of the spaceport.
Oh my
3
god.
minutes.
We've made it to the Normandy, taking heavy fire. Oh god! They're gonna take down that dreadnought. Evasive maneuvers.
The
Lieutenant Commander,
dreadnought.
Ashley! Damn it, they're in trouble.
So Ashley's on the Normandy. Is that the dreadnought?
Normandy, we're going to reroute. Do you copy?
This is
Normandy,
terrible. I still can't
Friendly.
believe that all of this is happening right now.
You two all right?
Get down, they'll see you.
What the hell are those?
Keep your head down. Nice shot. Finish them all. Shepard, over here.
Okay, grab some ammo first.
What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
So over there.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here.
I'm guessing we're gonna go get the radio. Oh, jeez. His leg is definitely jello.
Let's get to that gunship.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go get the radio, right? Jeez. Ooh, meds. Oh, what was that? What the heck is that? What in the world is going on?
What the hell are those things?
Right? I have never seen anything like that before. There's more. That was an accident. There's one more down here. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay, I think he's dead. I'm gonna grab some ammo up here before I keep going. I don't know how far off this radio is. Where's Anderson? Oh, wait, it's that. Oh. Ooh, a gun. Nice. Okay, radio.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Lieutenant! Damn it! I lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
We're just flying out of the sky in meteors? It's crazy.
Hope they get there soon.
Yeah, me too. Running out of ammo.
Running out of ammo.
Yeah, same. God, I got like no bullets left.
Horrible.
Oh no, I'm completely out. Is there any more over here?
Cavalry has arrived.
Oh my god, thank God.
About time.
The Normandy! Oh, please don't explode. I will cry if the Normandy explodes in front of our eyes.
Welcome back, Shepard. Thanks.
No, welcome back to you, Ashley. Where the hell have you
Shepard.
been?
Come on!
So strange.
I'm not going.
What?
You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
No, the hell you're not.
We're in this fight together.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species and all their ships to
Anderson.
even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Anderson.
Consider yourself reinstated. Commander. You know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
Ah, the graphics are so good. It just makes the scenes like that much more powerful. How does Ashley just come aboard and like act like nothing happened? This is wild. I didn't expect the Reapers to be here already. Oh, it's the kid. No, stop. No. Please don't kill the kid. Oh, he's so small. It wouldn't be a Mass Effect opening without some tears. Why would they kill the kid like that? That was so sad. His little legs getting on the ship.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going?
And Anderson's definitely gonna die down there. There's no shot he could survive.
Leaving?
What's going on? Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel, get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
I don't like it either. Stop yelling at me.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off someplace.
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight?
Yeah, like, shut up. What are you doing?
We're going to the Citadel. You want out? You can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker, that you?
Alive and kicking.
It's
Got
Joker.
emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, sustained heavy losses. The force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Alliance outpost on Mars.
Mars?
Lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
I've been researching the Frothian archives with Dr. Tassoni.
Liara?
We found a way to stop the Reapers. The only way to stop them.
Liara found a way to stop them?
Soon. Hack it out.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Mars. Roger that.
I'm excited to see Liara again.
This is local.
Why Mars? What does he think we'll find there?
I don't know. Yet. But if it helps us win this war. Grab your gear.
Wow, what a wild opening. I can't believe the Reapers are already here. I'm excited to go to Mars. Not under the best circumstances, though.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We'll know soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
We're almost there.
This is so cool. Whoa, look at that. Still no landing gear, just plop.
Still no contact from the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Okay, so we gotta hurry. Press escape and select to level up the squad. Okay, looks like we had a journal update. A weapons unlock. The Mantis, let's go. All right, so let's take a look at this squad real quick. I do have 10 points. Maybe I should stick some stuff into sticky grenade. Stick this grenade to an opponent. Explosion will tear them apart. Yeah, let's go ahead and do 1. Increases grenade capacity by 1. Okay. Increase damage by 20. Damage or radius? The radius really isn't that big of an upgrade. What's this one? Increase damage to armored units by 50%. Increase grenade capacity. I'm probably just gonna see how the sticky grenades go for now, and I'll make a decision on upgrading a little bit later. But for now, I'm just gonna keep what we've got going on here. Increase squad weight damage by weapon damage by 10%. Squad mate power damage and force by 15. Weight capacity. Interesting. Okay. So do we have like an inventory? All right. I'm going to go through and upgrade Ashley and upgrade James with some of these points. I will be right back. Okay. So for now, this is what we look like. I don't know if I'm doing anything right. I'm just kind of putting points into things that sound good. As far as Ashley goes, this is what hers looks like. I felt like Concussive Shot sounded really good, so I just put most of her points into there right off the bat. And James, I put it into Incendiary Ammo. For some reason, I just thought that it sounded really good. And Arms Master, Fortification, Frag Grenade. So hopefully I picked the right ones to upgrade, but we'll just have to find out. I don't really know anything about the combat in this game yet, so I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my pants right now. So hopefully this is good. Wow, this looks crazy. Look at that. The lightning in the distance. Wow, this is awesome. All right, so what is our objective right now? Priority Mars. Admiral Hackett ordered the Normandy to Mars to locate new Prothean data that could help defeat the Reapers. But the archives on Mars are not responding. Investigate the dig site and find the Prothean data. Dun dun dun.
Damn, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person.
Yeah.
Come on, Lieutenant. It's not that bad.
Doesn't mean it can't kill us.
I'm more worried about the war back on Earth, or the fact that nobody here is reporting in.
True. Yeah, very true. Very fair. All right, I'm gonna take that off the wheel for now. Let's go ahead and put that on there. This on here. Because who knows what the heck is going on up in here. Cluster bomb a small area. Okay, so we'll do that there. Those are my sticky grenades, right? Yeah, sticky grenades. And yeah, he can have that on there. She can have that. And we'll just do like carnage up here. Okay. We'll run with that for now and see how it goes. I'm still a little bit confused on what Ashley is doing with us right now. Like, how did that even happen? How is she like cordial with us and fine? The last thing that she said to us was that, you know, oh no, there's dead people here. She wishes us the best of luck or whatever the heck she said.
Alliance. Sergeant Reeves. Doesn't look like you put up a fight.
Something's not right here.
Keep a low profile till we know what's going on.
Roger that.
Yeah, this seems very strange. What did that say? Something prompted me over there. I don't know what that was. Whoa. Who are those people?
Holy shit. They're executing them.
They have Cerberus armor?
They know we're here now.
Cerberus trooper? What the hell? So fast. Cerberus trooper.
Those guys were Cerberus, weren't they?
Sure look like it. What's Cerberus doing here on Mars? Good question.
What in
don't
the
know?
world?
I'm not with them anymore, Ash, if that's what you're asking.
It wasn't, but you have to admit, it's a bit convenient.
It's a bit convenient. Shut up, Ashley. No offense, but like her whole dialogue in Mass Effect 2 with her not trusting us because we're part of Cerberus just really irked me. Like everybody else from our previous crew was nothing but understanding and trusted us. And for some reason, it was just so hard for Ashley to put faith in us. And as someone who was her former commander, that is a really bad look. Like, I understand it, but nobody else gave us that big of flack for being with Cerberus, and it wasn't even really our doing. It's just something that happened to us. And look at us now, not a part of them, hung up on the elusive man in the end of Mass Effect 2. It's not fair.
Doesn't look like they came here in force.
Yeah, just a few vehicles.
Kinda suggests they had help from the inside.
Seems likely.
You'd need a lot more men and firepower to take this place otherwise.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. It looks so cool. I know we're here under...
You told Cerberus to screw off after you wiped out that collector base they were after.
That's exactly what I did.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're no friend of the Alliance.
Agreed.
True that. I know we're here under bad circumstances, but this is really cool to be like in the Mars, in one of the Mars stations right now. It's very cool.
I need a straight answer, Shepard.
About what?
Do you know anything about this? What is Cerberus doing here?
What makes you think I know what they're up to?
You worked for them. How am I supposed to believe you've cut all ties?
They worked for me. It was a temporary alliance. Yeah, it was very temporary. We were only doing it because we were trying to save humanity. Ashley.
We joined forces to take down the collectors. That's it.
They rebuilt you from scratch. They gave you a ship, resources.
Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I destroyed the collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want.
Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since.
Sorry, Shepard. I just...
We've been through a lot, or get over it. Yeah, you really, at this point, you really need to get over it. It's not necessary for you to be reacting like this to me. You should be trusting me.
You want to hate Cerberus? Fine. But I'm done explaining myself to you. Are we clear?
Of course. I didn't mean to...
Dang.
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
It's Liara.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
You too, Liara.
I was so worried when the reports came in. I'm sorry about Earth.
Yeah, it was difficult to leave.
Ashley, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you know what was going on.
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here?
A
On Mars?
Prothean device.
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We're just learning this now?
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
I missed you too. Don't worry about it. I did miss Liara. So, for any of you guys that didn't watch Mass Effect 2, my Mass Effect 2 playthrough, I decided not to be with Liara after the Shadow Broker DLC because I felt like the relationship was just so strained at that point. Liara was acting strange about us being gone for so long. Turns out that she is the one who gave our body to Cerberus, and I was dealing with emotions from that. She was dealing with emotions from us being gone for so long and still being alive. And then she was just absolutely yeeted into the Shadow Broker position, which I think fit her very, very well. But I decided to take a step back from our relationship that we had in Mass Effect 1 because I was nervous that it would just be too much. And she had enough weight on her shoulders. I had enough weight on my shoulders. And I did miss her. I talked to you guys about that at nearing the end of Mass Effect 2, how I miss Liara and that I really hope I didn't blow my chances of being with her. So it's actually really good to see her, and I missed her a lot.
I would have liked that. But under the circumstances, I think I can forgive you.
You're too kind.
She seems
in any case, my
super
work paid off.
standoffish.
The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
It seems too good to be true.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers.
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's a race to the archives.
We got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
True.
But...
Now, Lieutenant.
He doesn't like to follow orders. He's very like... But what are you talking about?
Closer. We should take cover.
Maybe just listen.
Looks like they found us.
Left shift to display power menu. Mouse over the singularity power. Oh, her singularity. Okay. Here.
Not a problem for someone with biotics. You can't hide forever.
Nice.
That's all of them.
Good. Let's find a way up.
All right, so we gotta get up. This is cool. I'm gonna look around for a second for any like lore or loot or something.
This is a secure station. How did Cerberus get in?
Not sure. One minute we were getting reports of the Reaper invasion. The next, there was chaos. Didn't even realize it was Cerberus at first.
Could they be working with the Reapers?
Doubtful, but I suppose anything's possible.
That's one way to get up there. I wonder if there's some like meds over there. I'm gonna go grab the meds real quick. I don't know when we'll need them or if we need them, but we should probably take them. Yeah, med kit. Anything else in here? Okay. The movements in this game are so much more fluid than the other ones so far. They've been super fluid. All right, so the elevator's broken. Okay.
Look for another way up.
So we did find the way up by accident on our very first. Trying to find something. All right, there we go. Okay, anything over here? No. All right. I like how they tell you about like running, like you can. Whoa! D to move to position.
We still want cleanup duty. Yeah. Some of the scientists are putting up a fight over in the vehicle bay.
A to move to position. Oh, I see. Okay, quick kill. Whoa! That was actually pretty cool. Oh, grenade, 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 grenade! Wow! All right, nice. Grab this ammo.
We'll need access to the pedway. Controls should be nearby.
Okay. There's someone over here? Oh no, he's dead. Ariki technology gauntlets. More meds.
That's odd.
Nice.
What the? Shepard, see if you can gain access to the pedway. I can't seem to unlock the live feeds, but...
Hey, did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
That's Dr. Ivakare. She got here about a week ago. Any luck?
Pedway's been locked out.
All right. Looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
What the heck is that? That was a weird picture. All right. So we're going this way. Wait, what's this data thing? From Cameron Harrison to Exo Jenny Corporation. Miss Mika, thank you for your kind offer of new and cutting-edge technology. As with every other offer you've made, we're going to have to decline. Our proprietary rights experts have gone over your contracts again and found them lacking again. And in short, we're not interested. Please don't contact us anymore with your generous offers. Best, C. Harrison. Interesting. Anything else in here? Okay. It's taken me a minute to get used to these controls.
Storm's getting closer.
All right, let's get on the ladder.
What the hell?
Looks like the Alliance is still putting up a fight.
Whoa.
That tram heads to the archives. Once Cerberus is across, they're at the final security checkpoint.
And that's where we're headed.
Okay. So we're headed over there.
Commander, you read me?
Barely. Storm's causing interference.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've lost contact with the Normandy. What's your position?
I didn't read that, James. Repeat.
can't
that
hear.
storm's going to be in here very soon.
Yeah, I think it's already here.
This airlock shouldn't be open.
Doesn't look like it was forced.
No, you have to override security protocols.
Okay. Oh, this is creepy.
Someone vented the air from this room while they were still here.
Looks like they died trying to claw their way out.
This is brutal, even by Cerberus standards.
Yeah, this is... Well, I wouldn't put anything past them anymore, honestly. You never know. From Show Dehen to Cameron Harrison. Cam, who the hell is that woman messing in my files? Get her out of here. I won't have the system messed up by some wannabe expert who will be gone next week. Damn strangers who think they know it all but don't care about what's really trying to achieve here. Dr. Eva, seriously? Don't you remember what happened last time? Last time. It's so dark in here. Just making sure I'm not missing any loot. Alright. What the hell? Great. Okay.
What's our order? There's an Alliance force in here somewhere. We need to keep them away from the core. Check the next room. Sniper in position.
Where'd they go? Are they still there? Nope, they're dead. Okay.
Did you know any of these people, Liara? I recognize a few, but I can't say I knew them. As the only Asari here, I think perhaps I was viewed with a little suspicion. I spent most of my time researching alone, translating.
I'm still not clear on what you discovered.
Bits and pieces, really. Clues. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. In that time, the few Prothean survivors searched desperately for a way to stop the Reapers. If my translations are correct, they found a way. But in the end, they didn't have the resources to follow through with their plan.
Interesting. I want to know what she found. Also, did you guys just see we picked up an SMG scope? This is so exciting. I like when games give you the ability to kind of like change out parts, suppressors, scopes, all of that stuff. That was really cool. I wasn't expecting to find a scope just chilling there. It's exciting. Gosh, it's so creepy in here.
We need to pressurize the room first. There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
Hey, looks like there's a recording of what happened here.
Okay.
Security station. Come in. We're seeing some odd activity down here. Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down. Doctor, I'll get you a report as soon as...
It was her. What the hell? She opened the environmental controls?
Cerberus got in.
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
Don't blame yourself. We don't even... You can't trust anyone these days.
Stopping the Reapers is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them? What if these are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix?
Liara.
I know. I shouldn't think that way. I don't know how you do it. You've always stayed focused even in the worst situations.
No choice. I remember the ones I love. Yeah, I mean, everything that we have done has been for our team, our squad, our relationships.
When there's so much at stake, I think about my friends, loved ones.
Aww.
What I'd lose if I failed.
Me too.
We'll stop them, Liara. Together.
I believe you. Or I believe that you believe. Maybe that's enough. Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs and tram station through there.
Good. Let's move.
All right. It is nice to feel like Liara is with us again as a squad mate. Like I've said it a million times before, because I got a lot of flack in ME2 for my decision to break it off with Liara when she became the Shadow Broker. But my love sign, like the way that I like to show love and receive love, is quality time. And it's really, really good to have Liara back fighting alongside of us. It feels good. Even if the circumstances are dire. Ooh, another weapon bench. Okay. This weapon bench is super weird UI. I'm not really sure what I'm doing other than pressing buttons. I'm just trying to understand what is happening here. Oh, look, here's the modify. Okay, so that's where we can put a scope on it. Wow, this is pretty cool. Okay. So we'll see it under modify when we can actually change something for it. Very cool. Okay.
Right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to make sure that Liara also has the scope too. And Ashley is using both of those, so she doesn't need it. Okay, nice. Where's my rifle? All right, let me put this back on there. Okay, I think they're all taken care of. Gonna look around for some loot. I heard somebody else from Phasia, Hakel, somebody. Sandoval Fletcher. Yeah, I know. 2 external specialists in the same week is a bit insane. But Hudson, I've heard about the Asari before. She's really well known and she's done some amazing research on the Protheans. I don't know zip about Dr. Eva Chick, but Liara Tassoni, she's the real thing. I'm attaching some of her advanced papers on Prothean culture. Read them. You'll be a believer too when you're done. I can't wait until they introduce her to people. This is so exciting. They're happy about having Liara. That's actually really cool. I missed. Oh, there's a couple of them. I think there's one more. Yeah, he's over here. Oh, there's actually a couple more. I'm out of bullets. Alright, let me go try to find some ammo real quick. There's gotta be some in here, right? Maybe not? No ammo? Really? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to this gun then, I guess. I don't think I can break that glass. Messy, but we made it. Super messy. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the controls in this game. Alright, do we get some more ammo? Not yet. Dang. Okay, I know there's a couple more over there. Yeah, there's one more like right over there. I think he's like struggling or something. Sounded like he was in pain.
What's that smell?
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
What the heck? Oh, that's awful. So their bodies are just burning in there. Oh, that's terrible. Shotgun barrel.
They studied the various relics unearthed here.
What did they find?
Personal notes. Esparza. We haven't been able to decipher much, if any, of the language yet, but the visual documentation gives us some idea as to what they were studying, namely us. They seem particularly interested in early humanity's evolutionary process. Judging by the way they organized their files and highlighted specific occasions, it seems a bit fantastic to write this. But everything indicates that they seem to be trying to chart the curve of humanity's intellectual progression.
More than I could describe in a short conversation. And they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
This is wild. So I'm guessing if I go in there, I'll get dead. So we need to... Is it just like this barrier? So let's turn it back on, maybe. How do I get my squad to come over here? I thought it was V. I guess it's not V anymore. Maybe I did it before by accident. G, H, V, C, C. X is switch weapons fast. Ashley's gonna get dead in there. Alright. Are these more sterilized controls? Okay, so let me see what's up here real fast. Nothing. Just make sure there's no like ammo laying around. Okay. Somehow no ammo is dropping. I don't know why, but we're getting like very sparse ammo drops. I guess I'm used to like Mass Effect 2 where we get ammo drops literally every kill. But all right, let's go back over here and see if we can get in this way.
On it.
Okay, nice. Sniper rifle extended barrel. Cool.
Got it. That's the trap.
What is?
No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station. It's just through here.
Okay. Tram center controls. All right. So they're just bugged out or something. They're supposed to be following me. Ashley looks like she's on the other side of the doors. Just gonna see what's over here real quick. Nothing. Okay. More death. Katana. Alright, let's go in here.
Look out!
Whoa.
No kidding!
Is that the only way in? It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first. Don't let it target you!
Okay. Take cover. Press W and then spacebar to sprint and take cover. Okay.
Get me out of here.
Ooh. Okay. This is crazy.
Keep your head down.
All right. I'm guessing I have to go that way with Ashley.
Damn it.
No! Take cover! What is happening? Oh my gosh. Move to the edge and press middle mouse button to slide around the corner. What? That's an interesting skill. Okay.
Keep your head down.
All right, we gotta get to the next one. Honestly, I feel like the cover thing isn't working for me right now. This is crazy.
Stay in cover, Shepard.
Come on.
The turret can't
We're
fire
okay,
us
we're
from
okay.
here.
All right, so we're gonna go up in there. Can I break this glass? Nope. All right, so let's go ahead and switch back to... That's the shotgun. We are holding so many guns right now. It's kind of crazy. All right, so it doesn't see us from over here. Bum, 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 bum. Jesus. Oh, Leora. Okay, I think she's okay. All right, we've had our first casualty. That was a little rough, but we're okay. Holy. Okay. I think we're good now, right? It is gonna take me a minute to get used to these new controls. Holy. But I think it's gonna be awesome once I finally do start to get the hang of these controls. There's so many like really cool maneuvers that Shepard can do in ME3 that she could not do in any of the other ones. It's pretty cool. Research notes from Jay Tasman. The last location seemed to have run dry, but judging from the communication system layout and the backup power supplies equipped by the first Prothean research base we discovered, we think a secondary base may be located deeper underground. We're going to need permission from the powers that be to excavate further, but considering the recent renewal and enthusiasm for the work we're doing here, I don't think clearance will be an issue. Further down. Okay.
Set up a perimeter. No one else comes across.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one. And shut down those cameras.
Looks like they've made it to the archives.
Right.
And it looks like they won't be sitting a tram anytime soon.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Great.
Not completely. What if we could find a short-range transmitter? Helmet to helmet.
And?
And then we convince them that we're with them. And the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find.
It's actually really smart.
What?
The Lieutenant Commander has become very capable.
Agreed.
Commander, I found something.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can... Oh. Oh god. He looks like a husk.
Yeah, not quite. They've definitely done something to him.
Engineered by Cerberus? They claim to stand for humanity, and they do this to their own people. That could have been you, Shepard. For all I knew, that's what Cerberus had done to you.
You think I'm like him? I can't make you trust me? Yeah, it's so true. I understand that Ashley was probably more concerned for us than actually angry and not trusting us. At least that's kind of how it seems. But she could come off a little less hostile, I guess. I don't know. That's what Cerberus had done to you. Yeah, I'm struggling with Ashley. I've struggled with her since ME1. And I like her a lot more than Kaidan because she does have a personality that is very intense, but also interesting. But I don't know. I really don't appreciate her. Even after everything that we went through with Cerberus, and even down to like quitting Cerberus and telling the Elusive Man off like we did. And yet she still is having trouble wrapping her head around the fact that I'm not working for Cerberus. Like, just let it go, Ashley. Let it go. I can't make you trust me.
I don't have the time or energy to convince you to follow me.
I'm with you, Commander. I just wanted you to know why I...
Come on. Let's see if we can get them to send that tram over.
She just can't say the right thing.
Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo Team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
They didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
Okay.
Good thinking, Elsie.
Q and E to order other squad. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so that way Cerberus reinforcements are coming, right?
Got it.
Here they come.
Where's Liara? Alright, I'm gonna need a different rifle for this. I probably should have stayed upstairs. That's okay. So much smoke in here, I can't see anything. Alright, someone's back there trying to flank us. I'm gonna go get him. Okay. Are there more coming, or are these them? Alright, he's dead. Okay. It wasn't too bad. Okay, so where are we supposed to go from here? Okay.
Storm's getting bad. We better wrap this up quickly. The archives are right on the other side. That and a squad of pissed-off Cerberus troops.
Whoa. Okay. All right. They knew we were coming. They had to have known. There's no way they just did that. Why can't I see them?
They put up a good fight. Yes, it confirms my assertions about the value of the data stored here.
All right, so let's take this tram, right? This one's working. Ashley, get out of the way. There we go. Okay, do they both get over here?
Understood. Right.
There we go. Okay. These guys are pretty chunky. Okay. That guy. Grenade, grenade. Okay, we're okay. I do need more ammo though. I have like 2 bullets left, if that. Can I go grab some? Okay, last bullet. Jeez, they just keep coming too. Alright, let's use that one and we'll switch over to the SMG. Yeah, let's just do this one for a bit. Grenade. I like actually hate this gun. It's the worst. That one's much better. There's someone like right behind me. Whoa! I thought that was Liara. Okay. How are we doing? We all clear now? Oh my gosh, the combat is so much fun, but it is gonna take me a second to figure this out. Holy. I also feel like my squad mates aren't really standing beside me and like doing the interactions that I feel like they were doing in ME2, where like you could see Liara throwing her abilities and stuff like that. Okay. Nice meds. Shotgun shredder mod, nice. Okay, can't go through there. So I guess our only other way is through here. Is that lady down here?
Ash.
Whoa. Look who it is.
Shepard.
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
You're wasting time. There's the... What? If we control them, humanity doesn't want that. They don't want you to control them. What are you talking about? You're deluded over my dead body? Yeah, you're wasting time.
Earth is under siege and you're hatching a scheme to control the Reapers?
You've always been short-sighted, hasty. Your destruction of the Collector base proved that.
That base was an abomination. Hundreds of thousands of humans were murdered there.
This isn't your fight any longer, Shepard. You can't defeat the Reapers, even with the Prothean data.
Help me then. Don't count me out. Yeah, help me then. That's what your whole big thing is for bringing us back, for giving us the Normandy, for giving us the crew, was to help humanity.
Work with me. Give me control of your resources and I'll stop them.
You'd do better than most, but the odds aren't in your favor. More importantly, I don't want the Reapers destroyed. We can dominate them, use their power, harness their very essence, to bring humanity to the apex of evolution.
You're deluded.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval. You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose, and despite our differences, you were relatively successful. But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara?
Don't interfere with my plans, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
Duly noted.
Shepard.
What?
The data, it's not here.
Wow. He already took it.
It's being erased.
The data
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it! How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Hey, step away from the console. Now!
What the hell?
She's got the data! She's faster than she looks.
Yeah, we need to get her. Like, immediately. I guess I'll just keep using this gun.
Stay close. We can't lose her.
All right, we need to go. We can't lose her. Whoa!
There she is. Stay on her. She's getting away.
She is so fast.
Watch out! Over there.
This is crazy. Who is this lady?
James, you read me? Cerberus has the data. Radio the Normandy. Get them down here now.
This is wild. No, no, no.
She's getting away.
No.
Damn it. James. Normandy. Anybody.
I got this one.
Oh my god. And he's okay? Jeez. God.
Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
What in the world?
We need the data.
Still alive in there? Holy crap. Who is this lady? What is happening?
Orders?
Finish her.
No! Oh my god. Oh my
Grab that
god.
thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit.
Oh, I hope she's okay. I feel bad for being so rude to Ashley earlier. I get so upset that she is so stuck in her ways and she wouldn't listen to anything that we were saying. And then to just sit here and question us this entire time was... Oh, look at her.
Ashley needs medical attention. We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Ash. See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
Commander, I'm receiving a signal over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the call room.
How did that Dr. Eva lady, whatever her name was, turn into a straight up robot?
Edie, can you clear this up? I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Jeez.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Lieutenant Commander Williams was critically wounded. We're taking her to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board.
Tried that before.
I'll be in touch
Sometimes
soon.
doing whatever
Knock
it
it out.
takes means just kind of doing our own thing until they realize that they need us.
Shepard. Edie is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
And Lieutenant Commander Williams?
I've done what I can for her. She needs proper medical attention soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers, yeah.
I've looked at the data. This weapon could be the answer if we can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
It's hard to believe that one weapon can stop everything that's happening right now. There are so many Reaper ships just taking over, destroying. It's hard to believe that this could help.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
Yeah, exactly.
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Shepard. Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Ashley and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Man, this has been a wild, first entrance into Mass Effect 3. What is happening right now? I don't feel like I'm playing the same game. This is crazy. I'm really excited to see the Citadel again. The music, it's so good. Gosh, the ride so far has been amazing. I am loving this first look into Mass Effect 3.
Barely got a pulse here.
Move him out.
Where are you taking her?
Where to Memorial. Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right. Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Commander Shepard.
Hey.
Got word you were arriving.
Captain Bailey, good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Though it's Commander now.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So you're here to bring us to the Council?
I'm here to tell you the Council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Adina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Yeah, I do want to.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
One of my men can show you the way. You?
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
Commander, we've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job. I'll see you around, Shepard.
No doubt.
Why were his hands so dirty? What a wild, wild first look into Mass Effect 3. So far, I think I love all of it. The graphics are so much better, so crisp, so clean. I mean, look at this view behind us right now. It looks amazing. And just the facial interactions and everything that we've done so far in the game has looked so good. The movements in the combat are amazing. I love the tuck and roll, even though it can be a little bit hard trying to get under cover and not just kind of like roll out of cover. I feel like a sort of like crouch would be better, like maybe C for crouch instead of space bar. Maybe I can change that in the controls now that we can roll, or I can just kind of get used to it a little bit. Today was a little bit of a bumpy ride with the combat. I apologize. It's not going to be like that. I will get the hang of it. I usually learn pretty quickly in games with different controls, and it is a little bit different than Mass Effect 2. Just kind of like the jump from ME1 to 2 was strange. 2 to 3 is equally as strange, and the UI for the skill tree and putting on modifications to our weapons and swapping out weapons is a little bit weird to me too, but I'm looking forward to getting to know it, and I really like the system so far. I love the combat. I love the graphics. The story is so good so far. I was not expecting us to just come in right away and be faced with the Reapers. I thought, especially ending in the Arrival DLC in Mass Effect 2, that we had at least like a little tiny bit maybe in Mass Effect 3 before we were just bombarded by Reapers. That is not the case. We were immediately just yeeted straight into everything that's going on right now. We got to go talk to the counselor. I really hope that Ashley is okay. I think it's very interesting that they kind of put Ashley on board right off the bat and didn't really explain anything about our relationship being better or nothing. It's just like, hi, Ashley, and oh, she's a commander now and she's moving up along the ranks. And then for her to kind of like nitpick and question us along the way was a little bit strange. And where is the rest of our crew? Like, I don't understand. Where's Morden? Where's Jack? Where's Miranda? Where is everybody? Like, where's Garrus? I'm wondering where the rest of our crew is. We're with this crazy guy named Jason or whatever his name is, and Ashley, and now Liara, which is pretty cool to be back with Liara. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually very excited that we've been already a little bit flirtatious with Liara. I feel like so far it's leading up to be another juicy romantic time with Liara. So hopefully she isn't too mad about us. We didn't completely dismiss her in Mass Effect 2. We just kind of said maybe we should take a break for a little bit. Hopefully coming into 3, if we do decide to stay with the romance of Liara, hopefully it will still be available to us. But seeing as how we don't have any of our other squad mates right now, I'm not sure what to think anymore. Once again, coming into a Mass Effect game, right away we are put into all of the emotions. I'm still just trying to wrap my head around the fact that the Reapers are here. The council is dealing with it, and we're gonna have to go sit in front of them and plead our case yet again. Hopefully this time, with everything going on with the news and everything else, they will actually listen to us. But we will see what happens next time. I can't wait to play more in this game and just absolutely fall into the lore and the love and everything in in Mass Effect 3. I'm loving every second of it so far. So I really can't wait to get into the next episodes with you guys. And we will look at the codex at the beginning of next time so that we are fresh on some of the pieces that we might have missed. And it'll give us a good intro into next time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're looking forward to this playthrough as much as I am. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye, everyone.